next, we have a performance by the Black Improv Alliance. Welcome,
Hello.
Stephanie. Hi. Hey, Tess. How are you? And Michelle, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I cannot wait. I love improv, and I cannot wait to see what you guys bring into us today. Welcome, welcome. I'm about to exit stage left, and you guys do your thing.
All right. Thank you so much. As just stated, we are the Black Improv Alliance. I'm Stephanie Ray.
I'm Alcé Bruno.
I'm Tez Yancey.
Rochelle McConico.
And we are excited to bring you some improvised theater today, or for short, improv. What does that mean? We are going to be creating a show for you on the spot without any pre-planned material, without any scripts. How are we going to just pull ideas out of thin air? Well, that's where you come in. We are going to be using your suggestions to inspire our scenes and characters as we play some improv games today. So this is a show that's never been seen before and will never be seen again. So you can go ahead and start throwing some suggestions at us right now. I know many of you are watching this on the Juneteenth New York City Festival website. Awesome. If you are on the YouTube page or you want to go to the Emoja Events YouTube page, you can give us some suggestions there in the chat. So we'd love for you to just start throwing out some nouns, some questions about life, some things you'd like to get answered today, some famous people, places, some intangible things, things you couldn't feel or touch, concepts maybe. Just start throwing out a bunch of suggestions for us, and we will be pulling those throughout the show to inspire us. If you're here in the studio, you can offer us some suggestions in the chat right there too. But just so that we don't have to wait, we can jump right into things. I did write down some suggestions earlier from a random word generator and from a call for suggestions on social media. So I've got some words. You can't see them because the box is white and the paper is also white. I should have got a black box and black papers for this show. I apologize. It's Juneteenth. I'm messing up. But I got this white box, these white papers. I got some suggestions here to get us started. So go ahead, throw some words of suggestion into the Emoja Events YouTube page chat or into the private chat here in the studio, and we would love to work those into our show. So for our first piece for you tonight, we're going to be doing a little game that we love, which is called Spoken Word. And in this piece, we are simply going to be composing some improvised spoken word on the spot. I'm going to go ahead and put a little smooth jazz on in the background for you there. And I'm going to pull a suggestion from my little box of suggestions, and that's going to be our inspiration. So I've got a couple papers here. I'm going to choose this one. Let's see. This is magic.
Ooh.
Our first word is magic.
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 Mm. Magic, magic. It is so, so clear. If you're feeling sad, I will make it disappear. Keep you on the move. Presto, pow. When I do my magic, you will say,
Yes.
Yes. Magic. Magic is all in the air. It's what I see when I stare at you. You are my personal muse, my personal sense of magic. Something about you just says sparkle. It says rabbit in a hat with a bat. Magic.
Magic, magic. I see you. Magic. Do not be tragic. Magic. Magic. If you're feeling sick, stay home. Magic. I see you in that box, in that white box, with that black ink, trying to hide our black ink white box magic. Time for some black magic to be liberated.
Yes, liberated. Ooh, see, I thought our love was magic. I thought you'd never leave. But it turned out that a scarf was not the only thing hiding up your sleeves. See, I knew how I felt about you, and I thought that you felt the same. But When push came to shove, when I tested our love, you disappeared like David Blaine.
Oh,
Ooh, magic.
magic.
Let's do one more. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. Let's see if we've got something in the chat. Not, I can pull something else
I'm
out
still
of my hat. Let's see. I see the Juneteenth announcement,
Oh,
and I'm not sure that was a suggestion, but we're going to take the Juneteenth announcement as a suggestion for this next piece.
okay.
Mm.
There was a Juneteenth announcement on my block.
Hmm.
And at first I was confused because the block is always hot.
Mm.
And so I walked past and didn't even give it a second glance. But then I realized in my heart and in my third eye that I needed that Juneteenth announcement. See, because it got to me. It told me to be a better me, to find me inside of me like a nesting doll. See, nesting doll of my heart and my emotions is all in Juneteenth.
Mm. Yes.
June 19th, 1865. What a fine year to be alive. If your livelihood was about ending liberation, that was your last chance. You missed it. It's Juneteenth now. It's time for all our brown cows
Mm.
to get lifted. It's time for our how now the black spots on the black and white cow to get lifted. I'm talking about just this part of the Dalmatian. I'm talking about just this part of the zebra. I said just here on the tiger when we go far like some fighters
Mm.
to punch through the wall and get our liberation.
Mm.
Yes, get
Juneteenth.
our liberation.
Juneteenth.
Juneteenth, June 19th. That is the day. Finally made an official holiday. It's about love, so don't ever hate. You see, Juneteenth is all about, wait, emancipate yourself. Freedom, free to be you and me. Juneteenth.
I don't celebrate the 4th of July. I see people get excited and I'm like, but why? Okay, my people were not free on that day that makes you all feel so happy. So you see, a little bit earlier in the summer, that's when I start to feel the love. When Juneteenth comes around, I just feel it from above, the ancestors smiling down and saying, yes, child, you got the news. Now you know what it is. And so that's why I celebrate Juneteenth, because that's where my blackness lives.
Mm.
Juneteenth. All right.
Juneteenth.
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 That was some improvised spoken word for you. Thank you very
Yeah.
much for that wonderful suggestion of the Juneteenth General Order announcement. Very, very on topic for today. So next we are going to go into a piece called One Word Expert. In case you did not know, it happens that Tez, Rochelle, and Alce are actually world-renowned advice experts, and they're prepared to answer any questions that you might have about anything. So go ahead and drop those questions into the chat, and they are going to answer your big questions and help you to solve your problems. But the thing is, they really work together best as a team. So they're going to be giving this advice one word at a time, and a statement that's just going to come together in a way that will honestly blow your mind. So I'm going to start with one of the questions we had come in through social media earlier. What does it mean when it rains on my birthday?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Your
Yeah, Taz, Rochelle, I'll say for this.
When
your
birthday
is
On
A.
Rainy.
Thursday.
It
Is
Divine.
Lee ordered
and
Individualized.
specifically
to
Mutilate.
all
your
Other.
negativity.
period.
Exactly. Exactly. I had read that in a couple of scientific studies. When your birthday is specifically on a rainy Thursday, that means the divine is moving to mutilate and destroy all negativity. Now, if your rainy birthday is on another day of the week, I don't know. They didn't give me those answers, but specifically on a Thursday, sounds like that is a really good thing. Okay, we've got some more great questions coming into the chat. This is something I've asked myself. What do I do when I just want to stay in bed all day? Yeah, I'll say, why don't you get us started?
Well,
Actually,
When
your
feeling
like
blue
and
red
and
green
and
thoughtful
this
means
you
resonate
higher
than
frequencies
others
can
not
see.
period.
period.
Yeah. Exactly. Thank you so much for that question, Creative Council. It's clear our experts knew that when you want to stay in bed all day, it's because you're feeling red and blue and green and thoughtful. And when you are feeling that way, it's just a reflection that you resonate on a level you cannot see. It's just you resonate so high, and that takes so much energy that maybe you need to stay in bed all day in order to replenish yourself. It's just a sign that you're on a different level. That's all. So don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it. So we're going to take one last question before we move on. But thank you so much for these great suggestions. Keep on throwing those in. For our next piece, we're going to need some famous people, some locations, and some intangibles, something that you can't touch, like jealousy or a first date. Something like that. So famous people, some locations, and intangibles. Our last question, thank you from Kelvin, is what's a great vacation experience?
A
Incredible
Vacation
experience
consists
simply
of
stillness,
breath,
margaritas,
downward dogs,
sunlight,
French fries,
heart,
sleep,
bubble,
baths,
and
water.
period.
Yep,
period.
correct. I hope you were writing those down. Those are the foolproof ingredients for a great vacation experience. And you got to make sure you hydrate because you're out here, you're doing yoga, you're having French fries, you're in the sunlight. You got to stay hydrated, friends. So you have all those things guaranteed to have a great vacation. Thank you so very much. And we're going to move into our next piece now, which is actually complaint department. You see, in this game, what's happening is that Tez actually works at a retail store of some kind. Feel free to throw into the chat the name of our fictional store as well. And Rochelle, Alcé, and myself are each going to be returning something to this store today. So Alcé is going to be returning a famous person. Rochelle's going to be returning a well-known location. And I'm going to be returning a intangible thing, something that cannot be touched. So I have some things written down I can pull from our suggestion generator earlier if necessary, but I would love to see some things in the chat. Taz, have you been looking at the chat? Have you been looking at the comments? No, don't if you haven't. I'm asking. Have you seen the comments?
No.
No, because so we can see the comments if we click on it. I'm watching them, but I don't think Tez has been. Tez is our guesser. So if he's seen the comments, I can't use them.
Tez lying?
No.
He's like, I don't even have eyes. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, so Tez, turn around. So I'm gonna take the comments because he's not been watching those. So we got a person in the comments. We got a person in the suggestion. Tez, keep your back turned. If we can get a location and intangible, I'll use those. If not, I'll pull from my little list here from the suggestion generators earlier. Oh, great. Fantastic. We got a location. Thank you, Creative Council. And an intangible, something like jealousy or love or a first date. Not those, because I said those. And Tez can't see what I'm writing, but he can hear me. So if anyone has an intangible, like an emotion or an experience, something like that. Perfect. Thank you. We've got it. All right. So I'm going to hold this up so that we in the audience can see it, but Tez can't. So I'll say, you've got this.
Okay.
Rochelle, you're returning this, and I'm returning this. All righty. And with that said, come on and turn back around, Tez. This is Complaint Department.
Hey, welcome to the unknown store that has everything you need with a cool return policy. How can I help you?
This whole relationship is garbage. So I got to take this back.
Okay, great. Okay. Well, you're within the time frame of the return.
Yeah.
Was
okay.
Specific that bothered you?
Yeah, I mean, there's a whole lot, I guess. And the thing is, it all seems like a subterfuge that's supposed to make me not trust Black relationships anymore. Like, why is it? I keep hearing about it. Like, we start talking about the war, inevitably somebody, boom, brings up this exact relationship. Every time I want to do something different, I feel like I'm entangled in a brand new, unnecessary situation. It's like, are the kids a part of this? Like, why we keep talking about? Because all the kids got the same name. Because all the kids, it's a relationship that made kids that are all the same name. So it's like the relationship's making more of itself. I don't know what's going to happen with them. I don't know if they touch somebody, like I just don't know what's going to happen to the world.
Well, you can return Jada or Will.
Okay, I'm doing both. So.
Okay.
Yeah, if you can just take, I got to wash my hands. Thank you so much. Bye.
Okay, take it easy. Okay, cool. Thank you. Welcome to the unknown store. We return everything. What do you need?
First of all, do you have some water?
I do. Would you like
sparkling?
Sparkling water still?
Sparkling, yes, sparkling's great.
There you go.
Thank you so much. Oh my God, it's just so hot out here.
Yeah.
I have to get rid of this. It is terrible. I feel like I am on the sun. Okay. Also, tell me how Jesus was able to walk around with all his disciples up in this. Okay. It's too hot for that. I got the sand all in my shoes and my sandals.
I understand. The Holy Land is hot. It's very hot.
It's hot. Yeah. And like, I keep thinking I'm getting toward water. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, there goes some water. And it's always a mirage.
Yes, it's a mirage. Yes. I mean, Jerusalem, Egypt, all the Holy Lands.
I should know what Danny had a Holy Land. This is what, look. Next time I want to go to a Holy Land, I'm going to go pray on my carpet by my bed because that's fine. Okay, I can be holy right there. I don't have to be hot and holy, okay? I don't have to be around all these camels. Look at these camels.
Let me give you some electrolytes there. Listen, Nazareth is very, very hot.
It is very hot. And this area it's beautiful. I mean, it got dunes. Look at the dunes.
Yes.
They're so pretty.
Yes.
They're so far away.
Yes. Boy, this is a time in my life where I wish I really paid more attention to biblical history.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I've been waiting in line a long time. Sir, it's not, you're being way too specific. Like it's very obvious that you don't need a specific Bible reference to know that regions with these characteristics would be called this.
Yes. I mean, yes. Well,
You know,
Africa is hot. Africa in itself is hot and humid at
sure
times,
is.
depending where you
It's
are.
got the
Sure is.
Sahara, it's got the Gobi.
Yes,
Sa-
I mean the desert itself. It could be Las
yes,
Vegas.
take the Sahara and the desert. Take it.
Yes, I got it. And I
All
would
right,
take Nazareth.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think, is it my turn finally? Because
It is.
I'd really like to return this. I just need to move forward. You know, I need to be facing forward. I need to be moving on in my life. And it's holding me back. It's holding me back.
Yes, regrets. You want to let go of regrets.
Well, yeah, that too. You know, I would say many people feel this is a positive, you know, wistful, but I just feel like I spend too much time focused on this.
I understand.
I'm never going to achieve the next thing, you know?
Memories, are meant to,
Well, memories are the gateway. You know, I start walking down memory lane and then I'm just filled with this. There's just so much of it. It's
yes.
like, you know, back in my day, things were so great.
Nostalgia is, it helps you move forward. So we'll take this. I wish you the best.
Thank you. Thank you. Nice job, Tez. That was quick. That was quick.
Very
Good work. Good work. All right. And we are going to wrap in just a moment. I just asked in the chat, what is the name of our famous closing song? And I have not seen the name of the song yet. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull from the chat some of the earlier suggestions. And we're going to close out real quick with our famous song, Insecurity Daydream. Which, yeah, very, very popular on the radio in the 90s. You all have probably heard it. Feel free to sing along. Yeah, this is Insecurity Daydream.
Yes.
Insecurity. I felt insecurity. And then came the day that all my dreams came true. Insecurity. I felt insecurity. And then came the day that all my dreams come true. Today has been a dream, playing on the stream with you, getting to perform for Juneteenth. It felt like a dream come true. Talked about Jada and Will, played with emoji events. And I hope that you still stay on the stream. And after, since we did our performance, and next up, more good stuff's coming up. We talked about the desert and a bunch of other stuff. Insecurity. Felt insecurity. Until the day that all my dreams came true.
I thought that I would have these dreams and that they would never come true. But now I know that maybe I can get rich quick if I find the best pet to have on this. I'm telling you, insecurity.
Yeah.
Insecurity.
And then
Until the day that all my dreams came true.
Insecurity. I have no security.
No.
My car got broken into like 4 days ago. And then 3 days ago, somebody stole my car. And then they drove it not very far. They found about a dump truck down the road. Insecurity. I'm feeling sad and really mad. I don't know what we talked about other than Will and Jada. Maybe his dad.
Insecurity.
Felt insecurity until the day that all my dreams came true. Take a test.
All I know is this. I need to study up on the Bible more because Nazareth said things I don't even know. It's all good. Juneteenth, I'm free to be me, who I want to be. I own the store. I gave some more. It's all good, baby. Juneteenth for sure. Insecurity.
Yeah.
Insecurity. Until the day that all my dreams came true. Thank you so much. You've been an incredible audience. We are the Black Improv Alliance. You can find us online on all the socials, Facebook, Instagram at Black Improv Alliance, and www.blackimprovAlliance.com. We have scholarships and all kinds of cool free programs. So if you like this, check us out and we'll try to hook you up with a class. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
I definitely will be taking you guys up on that. This is right up my alley. Thank you guys. That was amazing. Great job. Great job. Great job. Because insecurities insecurities. Ah, it's very silly, this one over here. That was really, really, really fun. I hope that you guys are having an amazing time with us today, learning about health and wealth. And we just had a little bit of fun with the Black Improv Alliance group. And like they said, check them out. Look them up. They have scholarships. You can join them and get down with their playtime. That was so fun. And thank you guys for using the Will and Jada piece. That made my day.